A century of change. Our planet in peril. Our planet, a vibrant sphere of life, is facing a challenge of unprecedented scale. Over the last century, we have witnessed a profound transformation in Earth's climate. This change, driven by human activities, is altering the delicate balance of our natural world. The consequences are far-reaching, impacting every corner of our planet and every aspect of our lives. We are living in an era defined by climate change. Its effects are no longer a distant threat, but a present reality. The evidence is irrefutable, from rising temperatures to melting glaciers and more frequent extreme weather events. The scientific consensus is clear. Human activity, particularly the burning of fossil fuels, is the primary driver of this change. This essay will delve into the shocking truth of climate change over the past 100 years. We will explore the science behind this phenomenon, its devastating impacts on our planet and its inhabitants, and the urgent need for collective action. It is a story of human influence, environmental change, and the future of life on Earth. This is not a tale of despair, however, but a call to action. By understanding the challenges we face, we can empower ourselves to make informed decisions and strive for a sustainable future. The fate of our planet, and indeed our own survival, depends on the choices we make today. The mercury rises, a global fever. The Earth's climate has always fluctuated, but the rate of change witnessed in the past century is unprecedented. The planet's average surface temperature has risen dramatically, a clear sign of a warming world. This increase is not uniform, with some regions experiencing more rapid warming than others. From the beginning of the 20th century to 1970, the global average temperature increased by approximately 0.4 degrees Celsius. This may seem like a small change, but it represents a significant shift in the Earth's energy balance. Between 1970 and 2010, the rate of warming accelerated, with temperatures rising by an average of 0.17 degrees Celsius per decade. Since 2010, this trend has continued, with each decade surpassing the previous one in terms of warmth. The last decade, from 2011 to 2020, was the warmest on record. This upward trend in global temperatures is a clear indication of a planet in flux, responding to the increasing concentration of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. These rising temperatures are not merely abstract figures on a chart. They are the driving force behind a cascade of changes sweeping across the globe. From melting glaciers to shifting weather patterns, the effects of this warming are already being felt in every corner of our planet. The oceans swell, a rising tide. The world's oceans act as a massive heat sink, absorbing a significant portion of the excess heat trapped by greenhouse gases. This absorption has profound consequences, leading to rising sea levels and altering the chemistry of our oceans. The consequences are far-reaching, impacting coastal communities, marine ecosystems, and the delicate balance of our planet's climate system. As ocean temperatures rise, seawater expands, contributing to sea level rise. This thermal expansion is exacerbated by the melting of glaciers and ice sheets, which add more water to the oceans. The rate of sea level rise has accelerated in recent decades, posing a significant threat to coastal communities and low-lying areas around the world. The Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, the leading international body for the assessment of climate change, estimates that global sea levels have risen by about 20 centimeters since the late 19th century. This rise is projected to continue, with estimates ranging from 30 to 110 centimeters by the end of the century, depending on future greenhouse gas emissions. The implications of this rising tide are profound. Coastal erosion, flooding, and saltwater intrusion into freshwater sources threaten infrastructure, livelihoods, and entire ecosystems. The displacement of millions due to rising sea levels is a looming humanitarian crisis, demanding urgent attention and action. Section 4. The invisible blanket greenhouse gases and their impact. The Earth's atmosphere acts like a greenhouse, trapping heat from the sun and keeping our planet habitable. This natural process is essential for life, but human activities have significantly altered the composition of our atmosphere, leading to an enhanced greenhouse effect. The primary culprits are greenhouse gases, particularly carbon dioxide, which have reached unprecedented levels in the atmosphere. The Industrial Revolution, marked by the widespread use of fossil fuels, ushered in an era of unprecedented economic growth, but at a steep environmental cost. The burning of fossil fuels releases vast quantities of carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases into the atmosphere, trapping more heat and warming the planet. Since the pre-industrial era, atmospheric carbon dioxide concentrations have risen from about 280 parts per million to over 415 parts per million today, the highest level in at least 800,000 years. This increase is primarily attributed to human activities, particularly the burning of fossil fuels for energy, transportation, and industrial processes. Other greenhouse gases, such as methane, nitrous oxide, and fluorinated gases, also contribute to the enhanced greenhouse effect. While these gases are present in smaller quantities than carbon dioxide, they are far more potent at trapping heat. Methane, for example, is over 80 times more effective at trapping heat than carbon dioxide over a 20-year period. Section 5. Nature's Fury Unleashed. Extreme weather events. As the Earth's climate system becomes increasingly unbalanced, we are witnessing a surge in extreme weather events. Heat waves are becoming more frequent and intense. Droughts are lasting longer and affecting wider areas, and storms are gaining strength, fueled by warmer ocean temperatures. These events have devastating consequences for human societies, ecosystems, and the global economy. The link between climate change and extreme weather is complex but well established. Warmer temperatures provide more energy for storms, leading to more powerful hurricanes and typhoons. Changes in atmospheric circulation patterns can alter jet streams, leading to prolonged periods of extreme heat or cold in certain regions. The consequences of these extreme weather events are far-reaching. Heat waves can lead to heat stroke, respiratory problems, and even death, particularly among vulnerable populations. Droughts can devastate crops, leading to food shortages and economic instability. Floods can damage infrastructure, displace communities, and contaminate water supplies. The human and economic toll of these events is staggering. The World Meteorological Organization estimates that weather-related disasters have increased fivefold over the past 50 years. These events not only cause immediate damage, but also have long-term consequences for human health, livelihoods, and social stability.